Hello. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Happy Wednesday. We're going in the basement. Pretty much explored as much of this place as we could before the power went out. And now I need our power back. And obviously it's in the spookiest place. Ooh, I don't like the water. Ooh, that's extra bad. I don't like it. Okay. I mean, we had Gale or somebody in the wellness center attack us, and it looked like they were half submerged.
Shit. I need to get the power back on.
So should I, like, rush through this place? Or can I take my time?
No good without power.
Got all their old equipment.
I can't force it open.
Cool, good. I'll go around. I mean, this feels like an absolute nope in real life. Flooded basement, no lights. Plus the supernatural terror, that's also a pretty good opposite of a selling point.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, it took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Sorry, I'm just always looking at what he's added. Okay. Well, at least Alan wrote some deprecating stuff about himself. It can't be that easy. Quick save. Wow, they're really just giving us this right here, huh? And a shoebox. What the hell's about to happen? Sure, give myself one more of these. Move you out of there for now. I don't have this gun equipped. That's about all I can have. There's no way it's just gonna work,
Fuse
right?
is blown.
Yep,
Maybe there are spares nearby.
obviously. Shouldn't have even bothered trying. Bullets are good. Oh, that way sucks. That way looks like it sucks. Okay, I'm looking forward into the workspace. Behind me is laundry room storage. I genuinely don't know. This probably won't even open, right? Yeah. This way.
It doesn't budge.
What the hell? Oh, okay. Crawled back under. I mean, they don't even need enemies to appear in order to scare the crap out of me. I'm already completely on edge. Janitor's bucket, just in case. Protect your belongings, stay safe. Rose, spare fuse is now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room, VB. Okay, I guess we know who VB is. Vlad Blum. Bloom. I've heard both now, I feel. Code is in the laundry room, but the code to what? I don't know what this code is. I mean, I'm sure I'll find out. Oh, no, that's the worst option. No, 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 I don't want to. Emmett taken. Emmett.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Hey, what the fuck, Emmett? Boy, I didn't change a whole lot of that, huh? Maybe would have written that character out of the story. Oh, I don't want to... Can I open this as a shortcut? No, okay, cool. I'm vulnerable, so someone's gonna jump out. Ugh, more of the gurgling. Really? I mean, we don't have power, so I doubt it'll play.
The power's off.
Guess we'll want to come back for that. That's interesting. Okay, good. Okay, we know where we need to put the combination now. We just need the combination. That is... No, that would be Thomas Zane, wouldn't that? House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes art commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Zane in Finland. Okay, Finland, oh right, okay. And his partner Barbara Jäger, born Baba Jakla in Finland, making it sound even more like Baba Yaga, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane was purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his home country, and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet in Conversation. Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. Okay, interesting. Because we went to a hotel that he was in, but it wasn't the dark place, so maybe he created that for himself in there? And also, this film is old. I'm trying to remember who was on the poster. Like, a list of names. I feel like Alan Wake was on there, so like... What? He even had a name picked out for the hotel, the Ocean View Hotel, yeah. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration, with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls Record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. So, I mean, if this is talking about him, this is from, I can't even remember how long ago, 70s, the 80s? And they don't condone drugs yet, so... Ooh. He's bouncy. Alright. Anyone bad waiting for me in here?
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Okay, Cynthia corrupted.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Oof. Okay, that's interesting. He added the line of the person that's taking her. Huh. But also very sad. Okay, shortcut unlocked. No more crawling through the goddamn basement vents. Or whatever they are. Okay, laundry room, looking for a code. Flare, rifle bullets. Really wants me to use the rifle. Ugh. This feels like the perfect place to be stalked by someone. Oh, I don't like this little nook. Oop. Okay. Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. VB. 273, 273. Don't move in the water. Christ. As soon as I open this, though. 2, 7, 3. Fuse, please. Okay, now that I think about it, that film could be one of Thomas Zane's on the projector. If he was a filmmaker and founded this place. I can hear you. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like.
There. Power's back on.
Okay. That feels a little better. Alright, let's go check out that projector. Getting attacked way less than I feared I would.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
That looks like an overlap. Yötön Yö. Guess it's all in Fin. Okay. What? Okay. I hate that. What the hell was that? Alright, I have no reason to be here anymore. Let us proceed to the exit. What is popping up there? What is this? Why can't I read it? Remember, buy more fuses. Many more crappy old equipment keeps blowing them out. Or keeps blowing them. I technically read that right.
Shit.
Oh, don't!
Careful, Saga.
We should cut that out, Cynthia. Oh, we're gonna have to kill Cynthia in the overlap, aren't we? We're always killing someone. Oh, that's... that's tempting. What the hell? Keep it. Take... auto rifle ammo. Teamwork makes the dream work. Beautiful. Love the word art. Don't see much of that anymore. You still dead, dude? Is that Vlad, maybe? Okay, coming out. We're good? Alright. No enemies in there, but still endlessly nightmarish. Hopefully they didn't move up here. Okay. Do we try to get into Cynthia's... Cynthia, if you're gonna do your jump scare, do it. Are you talking about Nora? Cynthia, we're doing your room first. Oh, I don't like... Oh, the smashing. I hate the smashing. Cynthia? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Did she also make the dam where the well-lit room was? Maybe she wanted to learn how they worked. Because she needed the endless power on. I guess this is where she was taken.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Cynthia and Tom.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Okay, that's interesting. So with sinking into the water in like a hotel, that was the final murder that we found. In the Ocean View Hotel, like the final room was somebody submerged in the hotel bath. And there was a record underneath her. Bunch here, bunch here.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories. their fears to corrupt them.
It's a pretty good tactic. I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Bloom to do it. He's too slow. But it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here, after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. Do we have it? If she kept it in a shoebox, we picked it up from a shoebox. The shadows are moving. There's no more light, no more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving? Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us. Tom and I forever. I found something funny when I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom. But it called him a filmmaker. I didn't make movies. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't. Okay, so yes, it sort of seems like Alan's story and everything in the Dark Place happened before this has happened. Though that is slightly confusing with the overlaps, where it seems to jump him forward in time. Maybe. Because the story is already written. I don't know. It happened in the past, but it's also happening at the same time somehow. And also, I guess there's kind of like a bootstrap paradox here, where Saga is in the story because Alan came across her in the overlap and then decided to write her in. But I'm trying to explain a paradox and make sense of it, but you can't make sense of a paradox. He wrote her into the story, which is why she's here. But she's only here because she was written to the story, which is how he discovered that she was here. I think that's the explanation. Not that it really makes sense.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
Right, she's in the power station near the dam? Right, this was below and then the dam was higher up. Because the well-lit room wasn't in that power plant.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection?
Yup.
Did she know about the dark presence?
Yes.
I feel like I'm missing some context here.
The well-lit room. And Iris Isle with Barbara crossed out.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
Yeah, I guess we haven't seen, her, actress's face yet. Because we've seen Thomas Zane. Surely Saga would recognize that he kind of looks like Alan, though, right? For a very special woman.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
Oh. What would he have given her? Alright, well, at least your room wasn't too creepy, Cynthia. I guess I didn't try the beeper, I just tried the doorknob. Okay, never mind, can't try it at all. You good, Ati? Do you have anything? You were wrong, I didn't see any devils in trees. Did kill some patients in the yard, though. That was not so good. Odin? You still good? Well, as good as can be, as long as you're not in the dark place. Finally, the museum, though. Here I come. I'm sure it's cool and chill in here. Well, chill-ish. Oh, I love more reading. Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake as they plow through the major US cities on their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sales records with singles topping the charts, and had their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. Their fans showed their love for the Reckless Rockers by showering the stage with lacy unmentionables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transitioned from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to keep up with the brothers Anderson and their cohorts. After hours shenanigans for the musicians included a pool in a private residential neighborhood, left to be emptied and sanitized, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in a classical fashion. Not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. Why is this a news article? Were there not better things to write about in California? All things point to this band quickly becoming a strong contender in the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. Old Gods of Asgard party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. Oh. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist, Bob Balder. Fat Bob, as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of a severe illness, leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind. The peace-loving musician will be sorely missed, also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had this to say: "Get the expletive out of my face. Balder is in Valhalla now. He fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world," added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Poor Balder. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul. Muses Old Gods of Asgard's lead singer. I'm trying to think. Like, going through, like, the music video, or the musical sequence. Oh, there's posters downstairs. I might check those. I'm trying to remember all the different people. Like, it's clear who was Odin, who was Tor, but I feel like there might have been other people in there, so that might have been Balder. Sorry. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby of a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on their Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare to a fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to the soundcheck for their concert tonight. How has the reception been? Tor: amazing. The fans understand what we're about. They get rock and roll. They get the spirit. They know we're not here to censored around. Odin: that's censored. Right. Question: why do you do what you do? Tor: raucous laughter. I can tell you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? For the glory and the fame? For the money and the sex? Or because you have something inside you that is going to, censored, burst out if you don't start using it? Odin: it's the latter. Question: that's a good answer. How about music then? What is it about music that compels you? Tor: that should be pretty, censored, obvious. This is boring me to death, bro. Let's get moving. Odin: sorry, he's always impatient. As they stand up to leave for the tour bus waiting outside, the larger-than-life rockers turn around for one final quote. Tor: music, especially rock and roll, is the ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. It's godly. And it'll come out like a censored thunderstorm. Fun interview. Surprised they published it. I guess the one on the left would be Odin. On the right is Tor. Oh, there's Balder. Does he look like anyone we would know? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, there's posters here of them. Yeah, Balder. Odin. Okay, yeah, there's 3 of them, it seems. Oh, the record's missing. I bet this is the one we needed. Anger's Remorse. Thank you, Cynthia.
Anger's Remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
It was in the bathtub with her in the ocean view, wasn't it? Framed by the Old Gods of Asgard to memorialize the only pressing of the unreleased single, Anger's Remorse. She didn't want me to have it. Oh, that's a bad picture of you, Cynthia. Christ. Okay, we got one from Odin first. Anger's remorse.
Anger's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
I imagine these profiling interviews are not going to go great with her. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess Nightingale was taken by it, and the deputies were taken by it. Cynthia's definitely been taken by it. Like, holy crap, what a bad photo of you.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Boy, I don't like how close it got on her there. It usually doesn't get that close. It's usually just a shot of Saga.
Where is Anger's remorse now?
Beauty is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
Press harder. This is the second time that happened. Didn't we have to do this with Skull as well? Just be like, hey, I asked a question.
Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Anger's remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
Yeah, we already were there. But yeah, I guess that pretty much confirms it.
Cynthia took the record, and I brought it back.
Though we still don't fully understand how that works. Is our power... Because in Control, Jesse would use the phone to communicate with the director. And I think a few other people. Is Saga's ability similar to that, but she doesn't need an object of power? Or I guess in some cases you just get the object of power and obtain the power from it without really needing the object. What is whatting? Excuse me.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
Perfect. Great. Oh, Cynthia, don't. Stop it. You can't stop me from doing this. My ammo situation's good, right? Yeah, I think we got good ammo. I mean, no doubt we're probably gonna have to kill her in there. Gotta make sure we're...
Your best was just around the corner.
Hello? Okay, well, I guess they're in the building now. Just want to check their rooms because they're like kind of important. Okay, good. We also had a door slam. Is everyone still safe out in the muster station? They are in a light. We'll go that way in a sec. Okay, I guess that's what's closed. Alright. How we doing in here? Ooh, wait. What the fuck? Yay, good. Hi. Oh, no.
Where'd it go?
Is it still right here? It's alright. Don't slap me. Crazy. God, you have so much health. I'm dodging. Christ! That is not a friendly person. Good, okay. More to those to look forward to, I bet. So I guess keep an eye out for ripples. Was this on? I don't think this was on before. Play me something. Please? Maybe it's just poltergeisting. Sorry about the wall. Alright. Anger's remorse.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole, driven by passion, raging like a storm. Lightning and the hubris, I was born.
The overlap is at the pond.
Blood, heart, and vein, I risk to take it all. Blind to your pain, your wound.
Oh. I didn't really want to interrupt the song, but... Oh boy. I was figuring it might carry on in here. Where are we? I kind of want to go back here. Radio. Because it looks like it unlocked, yeah, a whole bunch of old Asgard songs. Take Control was the Ashtray Maze. In Control. I don't recognize Poet and the Muse. Or Children of the Elder... No, Children of the Elder God I think was from the first game. We played it on the stage. Balance Slays the Demon was from American Nightmare. Maybe don't seek that one out. And I kind of want to hear all of it. Unless it's going to play this quietly. Yeah, okay. Never mind then. Gone too soon. Wait, is this the power plant? The body of missing youth discovered in flooded bunker. No, this is the bunker, of course. The local girl, Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week, was discovered dead in the sealed underground bunker near Valhalla Nursing Home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. The incident occurred during a gathering of local youths at the bunker. Nora was first reported missing by her parents Sunday morning, when they discovered their daughter had not returned home the night before. The police were contacted, and they received a tip to check the bunker from one of the victim's acquaintances. Police are treating the tragedy as an accident. The community mourns the loss of its young member. That's a shame. Okay. Quite the few health options. I don't even know what this says. Oh, Ocean View Hotel and Spa. Interesting.
What are we doing? Help me, please. This isn't real.
It's not a great thing to shout at your drowning daughter. Beware the drowned lady. Oh, this was part of the overlap. Did we overlap in a different order? Woo! So remember, we saw bits of this. Oh, this doesn't make sense. Oh no. Right, overlap loops quite a bit.
Am I going in circles?
Who the hell knows? I'm willing to say yes at this point. Okay. What happens if I double back? Do I get back to where I entered this place immediately? Yes. Cool. Good. Great. It sucks. Ooh. I don't like how all the audio disappeared. God. Hey, sudden sound? Do I want to flick that? I don't think I want to flick that. I hear people. Hey! Don't run at me. Can't flick it?
No power.
Fair enough.
Can't use the switch.
Something about an old man in a nightgown being down here that makes all of this way less scary. Oh, would this have been Nora's backpack?
I need to get the power on to use the switch.
I don't know if I want to, but I will. Too bad they forgot they had a little mini game for this. One more. And what happens with the switch?
The wall just disappeared.
Huh.
The light did that?
That's an angel lamp ability. That's interesting. We have angel lamp powers now? Kind of? I don't even know where to go in here. Unless this is going to function like the light switch from Control. In which case I need to flick it 2 more times. So you know what? I feel like we're about to get into a whole thing. We'll call it here for today, and we'll be back on Friday. I don't know what we're going to do on Friday. We're probably going to kill someone. Somebody's going to die. Oh, this is the way we go. Cool, good, great. Yep, we're going down the Dark Tunnel. Thank you so much for watching. Be back on Friday for Dark Tunnel. So until then, I hope you have a good Thursday, and bye.